Looking like this is becoming a tale of alternate pitches. First game, high scoring. Second game, not so high scoring. Then again, the graph went up. Today, just by India's performance in the first 10 overs, it appears that we are going back the way of the second ODI. 56 for 3 in 10 overs. Whether that's the surface or whether it's just a new look South African bowling attack asserting their presence, we won't know for a while. But 2 overs, 1 for 6, Nokia, 2 overs, 1 for 8, Lungisani and Giri looking absolutely outstanding there. Here on Cricbuzz Comm Box, maybe Zaheer Khan has the answers to it. Zaheer, your first assessment of looking at the figures of Ngidi and of course, all of them, but in particular, Ngidi coming back in along with Janssen and all of them asserting themselves.
Well, I think there's definitely something with the new ball for sure. New ball, even when Indian team is going to bowl, they will see some help for sure. So that's something which you have to wait and see. I still feel that it's going to be 165, 170 kind of a wicket. And then you will see that the recovery from the Indian batters, Pant and Hardik both batting there right now. You would want from India's point of view to for them to consolidate and take things forward. But on the whole, from South Africa's side, with the new ball, they got the ball in the right area, made use of the wicket. Slightly two-pace nature of the wicket was used beautifully with the ball when it's nice and new and hard. So that's something which was evident and visible. But I think with this Indian batting lineup, they definitely have the capability of getting to that pass score, which to me looked like 165, 170 on this track.
Yeah, 9 overs a seam before Tabraiz Shamsi came on to give 2 runs in the 10th over. Keshav Maharaj has come on for the 11th. But sticking to the quick bowlers, of course, we've had two coming in Marco Jansen and Lungi and Giri. But Anrik Nokia suddenly starting to look like the Nokia, the reputation he came with and didn't quite deliver perhaps in the IPL or just before that.
Yeah, but I think he's a quality bowler. He's someone who looks to keep things very simple. Bowls wicket to wicket straight. You've seen that every time he's got that success has come with the straight lines which he's been bowling. Today he was making use of the pitch nicely and got that extra pace which always comes handy. So that has always been the case with Nokia. But the one who really impressed me was Ngidi as well. He got that extra bounce. That wicket of Ruturaj was a classical test match length delivery, which bounced a little bit to get Ruturaj caught behind.
Now, the way the two or the way the seamers have bowled in general, maybe Jansen went for a few when Ishan Kishan was batting. Do you see India very consciously going after Maharaj and Shamsi because they're not going to bowl a full quota, probably going to bowl 4 between them?
I think the platform is set. Yes, you would think that maybe 1 or 2 overs for them to catch up. So that's the weight right now. But close to 60 runs around halfway through the Indian innings is something which you can take on a day where the start has not been the ideal one. When you lose early wickets, you can definitely consolidate and then look to really encash on those back 10 overs. You need platform for that, and you need power for that. So both the power hitters are there; they're in now. So from India's point of view, you would hope that they continue to bat till about next 4-5 overs for them to give that really solid edge going into the back 5 of Indian innings.
Well, we talked a lot about Rishabh Pant at the start. He walked in, you could see he's been conscious of his 3 previous dismissals, taken his time, 9 of 14, which has then become 13 of 15 with a boundary of Keshav Maharaj. So he's obviously going to bide his time, probably not going to get caught at extra cover or backward point. But Pant really needs to take his time and he'd love nothing better than to be there at the end of the innings.
No, both of them. I think for Indian team to get to that above par total, you want Pant and Hardik both to fire and can create that platform for someone like Dinesh Karthik to come and then put the bowlers under pressure. For the first 10 overs, there is no doubt the South African seamers have really done the job for the team. They got this the strong Indian batting lineup to this position. But from India's point of view, they don't need just one. I think they need a couple of the power hitters to come to the party for them to get to that total, which will put them in a winning position.
Yeah, approximately 160, 165 is what Zaheer Khan is recommending. It will take some hitting. It'll take about 100 in the last 9 overs from Pant, from Hardik, from Dinesh Karthik, and a little bit of help from their friends down the order. That's all we have on Cricbuzz Comm Box. We'll see just how many South Africa will be chasing and if we can take it to 2-all going to Bangalore in a few minutes' time. That's all on Cricbuzz Comm Box.